The perfect storm. Government shuts down, SNAP stops, and food banks are running out of food. With the economy, today people can't afford to feed their families without assistance. Check out these eye-opening clips showing raw, unfiltered stories about the growing food crisis. Please subscribe, like, and comment below. It helps the algorithm so I can bring more content to you. Thank you.
How long is this sustainable?
Wow. It's not. It won't be from the first day. For every meal that a food bank provides, the SNAP program provides 9. There's no way we can meet that gap. There's no way we can replace every single one of those meals. It is not sustainable for food banks to fill this gap. We were not built to do this. We will stand out there and we will do our very best.
Oh, Lord. Bye, Oreo. Bye. Bye. Okay, now. Trump said I can walk out of here without paying. I can walk out here without paying. You sure? Now Trump said I can walk out here without paying. Here you go.
Oh, you good. We're calling it back.
All right, bye.
What the fuck? Damn, these are all well calcium. What the fuck? What they having? Ugly ass, bitch. God damn, the whole Memphis out this motherfucker. Shit. Damn.
I just finally got confirmation that food stamps is officially cut for next month.
About 2 months ago, I stopped eating dinner almost every night of the week so that my boyfriend and I could have enough food left over to have lunch the next day. This was before we were about to lose our food stamps. Mind you, we both work. But because we have children and because aftercare and before care is too expensive, I've taken a job that's basically minimum wage so that I can be there to pick up my kids. I cannot fathom what we're gonna do without that food stamp money, because if I already couldn't eat dinner with that food stamp money.
I'm so tired of seeing people say like, oh, well, maybe if you had a job, you could get your groceries, or, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have to depend on stamps. I work full time. Thank you. And I do rely on stamps because guess what? It's not enough money in this economy for me to be able to pay bills and get stuff that we need and provide for my 2 kids. So yes, I depend on stamps and I have a full-time job. So please know that people out here depend on stamps is not because we out here just mooching off the government. It's because we literally need that to provide for our family.
I work hard every single day. I get up every single day and clean houses, and I still rely on food stamps to feed my 6 children because the prices are so high. It's unrealistic to think about not having food stamps. Next month, I'm so terrified because 6 babies are always eating. Plus myself, I eat about 1 meal a day, but still,
Food banks and food pantries have been struggling long before we hit November 1st. Food banks in my area sent out the alarm that they were struggling earlier this year. It's not just people not receiving SNAP benefits, it's the mass layoffs that have been happening. And as with that in mind, I would ask you not only to donate to your local food banks themselves, but also to programs like Feeding America. Because the donations to your local pantries and banks help immediately, donating to Feed America helps keep them stocked in the future. This is something that you can do if you know you're not going to have the funds to continually donate. Because the influx of donations will help them meet the demand now, but like I said, these banks and pantries have been struggling for a while now.
I just wanted to make a post because sorry, I was crying a little bit. But I received SNAP benefits. I don't know, I'm a little embarrassed to say that, I guess, but it is what it is. And I have my 9-month-old and my 2-year-old down here, and I have my husband, the father of these boys, and we just got married a month ago, and he's in between jobs, and you know, we haven't had any income coming in for the last couple months, and the only thing that gets us by when we're low on money like that is just knowing that at least we have food, you know, and a roof over our table or over our heads. But I just got confirmation, and I'm seeing everything being posted about it now, that SNAP benefits won't be coming in for November, which is really scary because even when he was working before and we received SNAP benefits, with the cost of groceries, we would go through them. We got $700 a month, which sounds like a lot, and it got us by. It got us by, and we'd always run out maybe the last week and a half of the month, and then WIC would come in really handy and kick in and get us by for that last week and a half. And so that's where we're at, because we're at the end of the month. Our SNAP benefits are gone, our food stamps are gone. My WIC, I think all I have left on there is like $30 in produce.
So I decided to try my local food bank, since everybody's gonna run out of food soon. So I decided to come here, and you know what they said? Even though I made an appointment, there are 18 appointments every 15 minutes. Do you guys realize how many people that is that come through this place? And with the government being shut down and everybody losing their food benefits, that means that this place is going to get even more crazy, and they're not going to have any more food. That's literally going to be the truth. They are literally going to run out of food, you guys. This is a local food bank to me, and it's not in like that big of a town, but it's also not that small of a town. But we are literally going to run out of food, and it's kind of scary to think about. Not just kind of, actually, it's like pretty scary. That means that the elderly who are coming here to get their food, it's going to be gone. And I noticed that a lot of the people are families that are coming in and out. The children are walking in and out with the parents, you know, and elderly. So people are going to start going without.
Really an unbelievable scene here in Houston. Hundreds of people at risk of losing their SNAP benefits lined up for food. The Houston Texans are partnering with the local food bank here, prepared to feed 5,000 families. It's just a fraction of the needs that exist nationwide as the government shutdown now enters its second month. Here in Texas alone, more than 3 million people rely on these food stamps. Half of them are children. The message from the Houston Food Bank: this is a man-made emergency.
Well, the last time you saw scenes like this was during COVID, where the food banks around the country had to step up, and these super site style distributions were actually fairly common. But that was nature hitting us. This is society making a horrible mistake.
And as they urge Congress to act, right now it's neighbors helping neighbors.
We're moving money around just to get by, going into our savings just to get by. There are people that probably don't have savings, that live check to check,
We're here in Queens at a food distribution site for the Food Bank for New York City. You can see this line behind me. It's filled with federal workers who are furloughed right now, but still going to work every single day, but not receiving a paycheck. You can see some of the goods that are being distributed here: food that they desperately need. This is the same story we're seeing all across the country. We're speaking with people here who are emotional, worried about how they're going to pay their bills, and knowing this is the only way they're going to put food on the table.
It's just hard. Like, they're still getting a paycheck and we're not. They make hundreds of thousands of dollars and we're not making that much money. So to cut the little people down and you still get a paycheck is really unfair.
The food bank officials here are also nervous because starting in November, those SNAP benefits that feed millions across the country and millions here are going to be coming to an end.
This has never happened before. We've never had a situation where a month of SNAP benefits were suspended in this country.
I'm okay right now, thanks to the food banks and stuff like that, but I don't know how long.
While workers are generally affected by the government shutdown, now the people who rely on food from food banks are being heavily impacted. Today, we're at the Emergency Food Bank of Stockton, who says that their food supply is down by more than 30,000 pounds ever since the government shutdown. You can see stacks of bins behind me, while this empty area around me, right here, you can usually see lots more bins. However, ever since the shutdown, they've been very low on food supply. Their freezer is also typically full and filled with turkeys at this time of year in preparation for the holidays and Thanksgiving right around the corner. But right now their freezer is practically empty with no turkeys in sight.
This line has not stopped. And normally what we have is one person in the car, one family. Now we have one person in the car that's coming for 3 families. So it is an increase in people. I can tell from how the line has consistently been going because we've had not a break since we started. I've seen a lot of new faces. And where people maybe shied away from it before and didn't need the assistance or the help, they need it now.
They're saying that they're hungry. They're saying thank you. They're so grateful for us being here. It's a necessity for the community.
Demand is up at all of our partner agencies. We have 1,000 partner programs in 6 counties. For every meal provided by a food bank, SNAP provides 9.
I'm here inside the Long Beach Community Table. This is a food bank that usually helps about 7,000 people, but they are sounding the alarm, flashing the warning signs. As you can see, empty tables behind me, and in these refrigerators, you usually have food stacked up to the top. Now, just a few boxes on the bottom, and look at this. The organizer and executive director, Kristen Cox, pointing out the empty shelves, saying right here, this is only 1/6 of what they usually have.
Are you in panic mode right now? Oh, heck yes, for months now.
They've been packing up boxes for homebound deliveries today, but tomorrow they are expecting hundreds of people to line up outside their door to get groceries as people become increasingly worried and panicked about buying food with the government shutdown and losing their benefits. I mean, this is happening to a lot of food banks around the country, including this one, where donations have dropped off. They're not getting as many grants, money coming in to buy food. This delivery just came in.
This summer, when I would pick up 7 pallets on the truck, it would easily be 8,000 pounds, sometimes a little over that. And today it was a little over 5,000 pounds. So we're definitely seeing a reduction. And they even told me they might not even have 7 pallets for us in the next coming pickups.